Hope everybody's doing well today.
And Mom, I gotta show them what I got.
Okay.
And so we went out today and went to go see my dad. And guess what I got?
We met for dinner. But we had dinner.
Well,
We didn't really go out. Went to the pizza place.
Mom, come on.
Anyway, and this is what she got.
No, tell Mom to first guess, and then I'll show them.
Oh, guess what she got?
Okay? And then I'll show you guys the way
Okay, they think that you got a big blue bear.
Oh. Everyone? Mom, everyone?
Yes, somebody thinks you got a cat.
Oh. Well, let's
Show them what you got.
those are the animals. Okay, I already have one peek. Okay. Oh, what did they say right there?
Oh, that he's cute. He's a capybara.
Yeah, he's a little summer capybara. I mean, he's like a summer capybara or something. Actually, he's a Christmas capybara. Yeah.
I like his hat. Those things they make, so you put them in the microwave, and then they're supposed to like warm up, and then like you fall asleep with it, you know.
Yeah.
But Avery's just obsessed with capybaras all of a sudden, so that's why he bought it. Anyway, it is really cute.
Yeah, I think I love
Hi, spiritually beautiful. All right, first person here is H2O. When do you see me being in a committed relationship? Who's coming towards me? You have happiness coming in around love moving forward. Let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's been stagnant, out of balance, dysfunctional, needs to move into the past. And then you have new energy coming in. You may have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or you could have a Libra coming in. The faster you let go of what's not working, the faster life moves forward. It looks like the time frame may be sometime around February or March. Cinnamon for tomorrow. Cinnamon for tomorrow. For tomorrow, you've got disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or setting money aside for something can make you feel relief. Life comes into balance. Good news comes in around career. Not bad. Charlie, month of January, love. Month of January for love. Okay, not bad. So you have communication comes in from somebody you're hoping to hear from. If you're already in a relationship, communication picks up. If you're not with anyone, somebody new may be coming in. You're not looking back on the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. If you're currently in a relationship, it should strengthen. If you're not with anyone, you may have a Leo coming in. You have success that comes in around love. You also may have a Capricorn here. Exploring your options could lead to success. Areas of your life that have been stagnant should now start to move forward. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Not bad. Not bad. Hi, Mel. Hi, Donis. Alpha, General. You've got, if you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Happiness comes in around career moving forward. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward. You could be planning travel. You have new beginnings on the horizon around work, school, or business that may be bringing in more money next year. And you could be planning travel to water, by water, or around water. Sag rising, General. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and you got some money coming in. Anxiety is easing. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You may be planning travel, and you can feel as if life is moving forward. You have a wish that comes true, and choices and options coming in around social activity. Not bad. Nat, general. You may have choices and options around social activity. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward and a new journey begins. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and disappointment or heartache heals and moves into the past. Bonita, HR is now responding to my emails about the claim at my job. Will I get the information that I need from them? You will. You will. They just may be a little bit behind these days. You'll probably hear something the first week of January. Davy, general. You got new beginnings on the horizon, and investing time and effort in like a side business could be bringing in some extra money. You may be planning travel. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Listen to your intuition. You may be spending time with the Virgo. You may be spending time with the Cancer. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. And then you also have a Capricorn coming in, or Capricorn is around. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Old heartaches are healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward. Not bad. Not bad. Emily, for years I lived in a state of fear from everything. When will I become generally more courageous? I know it's up to me, but advice from the cards. I know the fear. I feel like I have a lot of fear too. Baby steps. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, here's another one. So disappointments, heartaches, tragedy, whatever's happened, let it go, let it move into the past, and try, if you can, to focus a little bit more on the moment. So rather than worrying about what's happening tomorrow or the potential craziness that could happen, worry about what's happening right now. Like, it hasn't happened yet. Don't worry about it. Oh, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm probably because the blanket was protecting me.
Okay, good. Life comes into balance and perseverance helps. So it may be the kind of thing where you may just have to continue to work on it. You know, whatever it is that's scary, it hasn't happened yet. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't fear what could be coming if it hasn't happened yet. Live a little bit more in the moment. And you know what? Allow yourself some grace and some time to change, because it's not going to happen overnight. Slow and steady wins the race. That's the way most things are. But there is opportunity to get past it. And you have choices and options coming in around social activity, which may be helpful. But I know that fear... I know. I have a lot of fear too. Try not to worry about what's coming next. Worry a little bit more about what's happening right now. I don't know why some of us are like that. I think, it's just my opinion, that it's like a survival mechanism, right? It's like we need to survive, so we need to figure out how to avoid danger. I think that's what it is. But I think trying to stay a little bit more focused in the moment, making decisions to kind of stay present and not get ahead of yourself or relive the past.
Mommy, I got a little bit scared and frightened.
Why? Because you fell off the bed? Okay, but you're okay.
But the blanket, so I was sitting up trying to lay down on my stomach.
And you fell off the bed.
And then my arm, and then my left arm laid down like that. And then I'm like, no, I'm not that far off the bed. And then instead of me just thinking I would, and then I didn't move fast enough, and then I fell. And then it was too early.
You know, Daddy makes fun of my hair, but your hair is a little crazy too.
And then we're gonna fall off the bed.
All right, but Avery, you're okay. Okay, you didn't fall far.
And now,
You didn't hurt yourself. You're okay. Lily, am I imagining that my friendship with Sarah feels one-sided? I don't think she's doing it intentionally, but it feels like it's always about her and her life. Energy. Oh, all right, let's do that one first. No, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it is always about her. She's not a bad person. She's a caring friend. If you needed her, I think she would be there. But you're right. She's a little needy right now. You may need to just distance yourself a little bit, or, you know, set boundaries, like maybe not spend as much time talking to her or whatever. And then energy for what's coming in 26. Energy looks pretty good. First of all, you got a passionate, committed relationship here if that's something that you're interested in. And then it looks like you have life coming into balance and perseverance is paying off.
Mom.
Not looking back on the past, life is moving forward with choices and options around social activity. You have finances improving, which I think is a good thing. You have your luck improving, or you may be feeling like your luck is changing for the better.
Mom.
And then you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. And there also could be change of home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home.
Can I keep this pen?
Keep it.
Okay, but are you sad or happy or mad?
I'm not sad or happy or mad.
So do you feel normal?
I feel normal.
Okay, so, but what's your normal emotion?
Avery, I need to do this right now. Okay, you want the pen? You can have the pen.
Okay.
Lucinda, money reading for January.
But can I have one last pen, but instead be the blue bear pen?
Money reading for January. Money looks okay. So you have the world at your feet. You have a little bit of financial stability coming in. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you need to. Areas of your life that have been stagnant should move forward. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside could be like make you feel relief. But Ten of Pentacles should be money coming in. Ten of Pentacles is doesn't necessarily have to be money that you work for either. If you're waiting on money or waiting on a bonus or something. Emily, how did Pisces feel when I told him I want to caress his hair so that he'll be able to fall asleep? He complained that he couldn't. Did I overstep?
You know what? I think I could wait and...
I don't think he thinks that you overstepped. No. I think he thought it was like playful, friendly, flirty kind of a thing. I think it was okay. I think it was fine. I don't think you overstepped.
No, Mom. I think I could wait until I'm able to get the blue bear one of those. Okay, Mom, and then I'll come with the symbol. So do you know that pen that
All right, Avery, I can't
wanting?
talk right now, okay? I'm doing something. You want the pen, you can keep the pen.
No, I'm saying, so do you know the pen that I want? So, I'm saying I could wait until the day that I could get the blue bear.
Okay, all right. Thank
Okay,
you.
so you can get that. And I'll go on with my pen. Okay. And I love it.
Lydia surprised me. We got romance and love that could be heating up and could be quite successful here. If you're not with anyone right now, explore your options because you could have somebody coming in out of the clear blue sky. Maybe an Aries. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Money comes in, finances improve. You could have a Sagittarius coming in. You may have another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries coming in, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Happiness is coming in. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You also may have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. That's pretty good. Pretty good. MC, I'm looking for my cousin. He went on a trip a year ago and he's been missing. Do Do you know where he went? Perseverance seems to pay off and life comes into balance. So I don't know how you're looking for him or how you could find him. If you know anything about any circumstance around this, but I think he's going to. I think that if you continue to look, you're going to find him. This is going to sound crazy, but could he be involved with something around the government there? Like, could the government be hiding him or protecting him? Would he be involved? It sounds nuts. Something like that. He was trying to go across the ice wall around the flat earth. I don't know what that is. Oh, they were trying to stop him from this ice wall. Well, I think it has something to do with the government there, but I think he's going to resurface. I don't think he's gone for good. He just may have, like, I don't know if it's like, you know, like if you do something wrong in another country, you have to follow their system. It may be different from here. But I think he gets out. He gets out, or they let him go, or whatever. It's been a year. It might take a little bit of time, but I think he's going to resurface. Yeah, it's like he got caught doing something he shouldn't be doing. He may be in some sort of trouble, but he's not in like great danger, and he should be returning. Emily, general. You have a wish that comes true. Negativity moves into the past. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have a new beginning on the horizon that could be like work, school, business related. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Beautiful one, finances. Things are okay. You're probably going to see an improvement next year. Things may be improving next year. Between now and then, you get by. And then investing time and effort in a side business or side project could be bringing in more financial stability. But overall, 26 looks like you should see an improvement. Show empathy. Is A busy with ZB's funeral, like taking responsibility and stuff these days? I don't think so. I'm not convinced of that. Shonda, general. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward and a wish comes true. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it, and you may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Aries for the next 24 hours. You have choices and options that may come in around social activity. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could be spending time with a Libra. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. And negativity is moving into the past. Pretty good. Pretty good. Spiritually beautiful, general. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. New beginnings are on the horizon. May also be thinking about exploring new job opportunities. More money is coming in. More money is coming in 26, I think, for a lot of people. There's going to be an improvement in finances. Luck is changing for the better. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have a new job or business opportunity coming in. That could be separate from like going back to school. It could be two different things. Hello, I lost one of my gloves. I looked under my bed. I looked in my purse. It wasn't there. So where is my other glove? What about a jacket pocket? Could it be in a jacket pocket? I think it's in something. Could be in the car. Do you have a car? Like travel by car? I would check the car and I would check your jacket pocket. Cosmic, outcome of GS, will I be permanent associate? Yes, I think you will. Amiki, what does that crow that I've been feeding think of me? Is there anything that it wants to say? May find you to be somebody who is reliable, kind, caring, sincere, empathetic, smart, intelligent. Yeah, I mean, I would say that the crow is probably pretty grateful. Summons for tomorrow. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relieved. Disappointments heal and move into the past. A wish comes true. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Brenda, what's coming in general for tomorrow and for tonight? Between now and tomorrow night, you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Something may happen that makes you happy. You may have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition. Judelkis, general. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to between now and the end of like, I'm going to say between now and the end of January. Negativity moves into the past and you have choices and options coming in around social activity. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Areas of your life that have been slow to move forward may now start to move forward, and an old wound is healing and moving into the past. Charlie, money. It's a little slow and steady wins the race for right now, but I think once we get past January, you may be feeling relief around finances improving. You could be adding a new stream of income, or you may have something. Ace of Pentacles is usually a new job opportunity. It doesn't always have to be a new job. It could be something like a promotion, more money coming in, whatever it is positive when it comes to finances. Perseverance pays off. Now, you may be adding a new stream of income. That's possible. Negativity around finances is moving into the past and life is moving forward. That's not bad. Not bad. Butterfly, love. When it comes to love, explore your options. You do have romance that may be heating up with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. You also may have a Libra around. Exploring your options leads to success. If you're looking for commitment, you may find commitment, like you may fall into something. Macy, general for tomorrow. Macy, general for tomorrow. May have choices and options around social activity. You have the world at your feet, and your luck is changing for the better. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. A new journey may begin, and you could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition. Susie for tomorrow. You have happiness that comes in tomorrow. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. You may have choices and options around social activity. You're no longer holding yourself back. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Set boundaries if you feel like someone is overstepping. Lily, 25 has felt like a heavy year for me. Like I'm changing and it's just been rough. Felt lonely even from my friends. Like I don't relate to see 26 as being better. I do think 26 is going to be better. Yeah, I do think 26 is going to be better. First of all, you've got Empress bringing in love and money, or more of it. You have a new journey here. Cooperation and compromise around work, school, or business could make a wish come true. You might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You may be planning travel. A wish comes true, and then you have success coming in. I keep saying it. I fucking hate when we get to the end of the year and I say shit like this, because I feel like I'm always saying stuff like this, but it's true. It's like we're leaving the year of the snake in the past and we're moving into the year of the fire horse, which should be better. It should be a better year. You know what? Let's just quickly look it up fast. I want to see. All right, the year of the fire horse, it doesn't start until February. But it says, expect fast-paced career moves, potential breakthroughs in technology, AI, heightened social romantic energy, and the need for careful planning to channel the intense drive into success, balancing passion with discipline, mindfulness to prevent getting scorched by the fiery energy. Action and ambition is a powerful year to take initiative and break old patterns and pursue new ones. Fast paced, things move quickly. Intensity, high emotional and energetic tone favoring expressions, but risking volatility. You know, it's like I don't know all that much about that kind of stuff, but it's just like it's like obvious. The snake and the horse. Like we got to do better in the horse here. You just got to do better. And fire, I know fire could be, I mean, obviously it could be dangerous, but David, justice for me in January. What exactly are you looking for when you say justice? Like, what do you want to see happen? But yes, overall, Lily, I think it's going to be a better year. Yeah. Oh, Happy New Year. Nine Lives of Fear. Good evening. Good evening. General. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you may feel relief around life moving forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. A wish comes true. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. And you have weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life begins to move forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or receive good news, and somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. So David, somebody brought charges up against you. You want to see if you're gonna like get out of it or it gets dismissed. All right, let's have a look. Yeah, if somebody has charged you with something, I don't think that they have any. I don't think that they have any solid ground. They seem like it's unstable or nothing moves forward. So I wouldn't worry about it. If somebody has brought charges against you, I wouldn't be shocked if it just got dismissed, because it's like they got nothing. Charges laid against my family in January. Okay, let's see. Will there be charges coming in January? No, I don't think that you are going to have any charges against your family in January. And if for some reason there are, it's not, nothing comes of it. Like maybe there's no ground, whatever these charges are, it's false. Or they can't prove it, or whatever the nonsense is. I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think you have to worry about it. Twinkle, chances of getting our property sold this month. Not December, right? January? You have about a 33% chance you can make it happen in January. I don't think it's going to be December, no. Unapologetic Tarot, General. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. You could be planning travel. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Don't look back on the past. You have a wish that comes true, and you might be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Could have some money coming in. Mega, is Charity thinking about me? You may be passing through this person's mind. Yes, that could be true. Moon, will my crush TNO confess his love feelings towards me for me to be his girlfriend? I don't see him making any confessions at this point. You may want to discuss your feelings with him rather than wait on him. Oh, that's okay, Leo. Touch of love. What's coming in for me this weekend? Time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Wait till the world slips off your shoulders and you got money coming in. Choices and options around social activity. MR. M was talking to me about T, that she's overwhelmed because the pressures of the job. I was honest when M asked for my insight. What did M think of my candidness? I think she appreciated it. Because you know what? I think the two of you are kind of on the same page about it. So it sort of like reaffirms what she's feeling. Yeah, I think that you did the right thing, and I think she appreciated it. You know, no sense sugarcoating stuff. You know what I mean? Like, we got a job to do here. We got to get the stuff done. Lucinda, I'm the year of the rabbit. I hope 26 brings us prosperity, abundance, love, and happiness. Me too. Thank you. Thank you. Send it out there for all of us. Cosmic, do you see GS offering me a permanent job after my contract ends in the spring or before April? I think it's going to be before April. Liz, for the next 24. For the next 24, life's moving forward and you're ready for it. You could be spending time with, you got a fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe a Sagittarius. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. You're no longer holding yourself back. May hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Success comes in around whatever you're working on, you know, or whatever you're planning. Should be a good 24 hours. Kimon for tomorrow. You have relief coming in and happiness with whatever it is that you're doing tomorrow. You may have choices and options around social activity. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and negativity moves into the past. The year of the horse is supposed to be good, right, Angelus? I hope so. Come on. Mountain, if I developed a business plan and went for a farm loan to buy and start a farm, would I qualify for it? And would I be able to make it financially if I did? I think so. Yeah, I think you would really like it too. Cosmic, I didn't give in, but his sexual needs virtually. I know it's lame, but I told him, wait a minute, am I missing part of this? Okay, wait. Cosmic, I'm just curious. You see Keith completely never communicating with me ever again. I'm surprised he didn't reach out for Christmas. I wonder if it's because I didn't give in to his sexual needs virtually. I know it's lame, but I told him I didn't want that, and he stopped talking to me in June and ignored a few messages of mine since then. No, I don't know. I mean, I would never say that you could never hear from somebody again. I don't see communication here as of right now. It looks like things are at a standstill, but I don't know if it's like specifically because he's mad. I just think he's kind of disconnected, so he just didn't reach out. Leo Sun, I'm trying to start a few new supplements for digestion and histamine issues. Why is the energy surrounding it helping or not? I think it's going to be helpful. Yeah, the energy's positive, like the hard work you put in pays off. MR, how does T feel about me and M talking to her? I think she knows that M asks for my opinion because I mentor T and work with her closely. She kind of feels, yeah, I don't think she really cares for it. I think in some kind of a bizarre way, she feels like inferior to you guys. And when the two of you are talking to her, it kind of makes that worse. Yeah. I don't think she really, yeah, it makes her kind of feel inferior, which is, I mean, I can understand why she would feel that way, but like, it's okay to be inferior. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know the job yet, or you're not doing well at the job, or you need mentoring or help, that's okay. Like, that's not bad. It's okay. So, yeah, like, she just has to, like, be okay with it, you know? But I don't, I think it makes her feel like inferior. Yeah. And I think that bothers her. Anyway. Lucinda, general love for January. Love looks pretty good. It's well balanced and well functioning. If you're already with someone, if you're not with anyone, you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. If you're not hoping to hear from anybody in particular, somebody new may come in out of the clear blue sky. It could be Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have relief coming in around love. You have a wish coming true. You also may have an Aries here. So if you're not with anyone, exploring your options can help bring life back into balance. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty good. Olivia, good evening. Happy New Year. Reading on Sagittarius for today and tomorrow. Okay, Sagittarius may have choices and options around social activity. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. They may be feeling grounded and stable around like finances improving, and cause for celebration is coming in. They could be spending time with another Sagittarius or a Virgo. And they have a new venture on the horizon. They also could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. D for tomorrow. D for tomorrow. For tomorrow, you have life changes for you for the better quickly, and you have good luck coming in. The hard work you put into whatever it is you're investing time into will pay off. May have a little more financial stability coming in. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Maybe spending time with a Virgo or a Capricorn. Now, there's a lot close to the college that has 2 wells and septic and electricity is close. If I got construction loan for that and put in a duplex or a small cabin on one of the properties, would that be more successful and bring in faster than the big farming? I think that would be faster. Yeah, I think it would be quicker to get that done than the farming thing. Midnight Rain, will the guy I'm talking to named Aaron become my boyfriend? I don't see commitment here as of right now. If that's something that you're interested in, let him know how you feel. That's, you know, when you're ready, let him know. But I wouldn't wait on him. Because I'm not seeing commitment here as of right now, which is okay because you just may not be there yet. You know, it just may take time. Sudeshni, love for 26 for Aquarius and I don't see all that much changing. So it depends where you guys are in your relationship right now. Is this something that may be a little kind of all over the place, highs and lows, somewhat of a cycle? If this is something that has been somewhat of a cycle or back and forth and upside down, that may continue. That may continue if you don't put an end to it. It really depends what you want from this situation. Maggie for the next 24. Got a new beginning on the horizon, but it's New Year, so maybe that's it. You may have choices and options around social activity. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. A wish comes true. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, or cooperation and compromise around whatever it is that you're doing tomorrow. Dr. Sony, General. Have new beginnings and even choices and options coming in around career. Negativity is moving into the past. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in and around career, and negativity and anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of January. Money comes in, finances improve, and an old wound heals and moves into the past. TVET for tomorrow. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when you're clear about your wants and needs in both personal and professional relationships. You could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Relief comes in around life moving forward. You may have choices and options around social activity. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Not bad. Shireen, General. Success comes in around work, school, or business through teamwork. You're no longer holding yourself back. Money comes in, finances improve. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of January. A wish may be coming true. Pretty good. Red, Happy New Year. Love reading. Who and when is coming in next? Currently single. Things could change around your love life pretty quick. You've got somebody coming in fast. Listen to your intuition. This like could be at any moment. And it may be an Aquarius. It could be a Cancer. Life is moving forward, so it's new energy. Well-balanced, well-functioning, committed relationships on the horizon. I'm going to say water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly Aquarius. Oh, you're welcome. I forgot to cancel my Amazon. You know, the subscribe and save crap. Oh, I'm going to have to return some of it. I hate doing that. It's such a pain in the ass, but I can't tell you how much shit came today. It was my mistake. I should have been more careful. But stuff came that I just don't need. And I think they'll take it back. Anyway, I'm going to keep the seltzer. Because you know that I'm a sucker for it. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? But they will take it back and give you a refund. Oh, excellent, because it was a lot. Yeah, it was really dumb. Anyhow, I got to go in there and cancel that. Martisha for the next 48. Whatever you have planned will be successful. You may have choices and options around social activity, but whatever you decide, it should be successful. Could be spending time with a Cancer. Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. You may have a Libra around. If there's no Libra around, it could be that you have like feeling like things are functioning well or things are well balanced. You may have money coming in, finances could be improving, and you may be feeling like areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Angelus, will I receive early direct deposit tonight? I think you will. I think you will, most likely. Devaya, General. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you may be feeling like better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward successfully. You could be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. You have choices and options coming in around social activity. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved. Metal Rain, love for the rest of the week. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You're not looking back on the past. Although it may be slow and steady wins the race, anything around love this week should be functioning well. If you're currently with someone, if you're not with anyone, you may have a Gemini coming in. But you also have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Could have an Earth sign around. Disappointments heal and life moves forward. Mountain, is it better for me to stay in BV or move to SV for prop? They both look good. If I had to choose one over the other, I would say SV may be a little bit better, but they both look like they have good opportunity. Speak to heal, may I have a general. Speak to heal, may I have a general. Something here is happening that makes you happy with the sun. I love that. And then you have teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Then you could also be spending time with another Aries. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. Life is coming into balance. Not bad. Bernard, I'm good. How are you? What's the date today? Is December 30th. Slurpees are really good.
I like Slurpees.
Wendy's, she loves Wendy's. She loves Wendy's, this one.
I want to love Wendy's.
Georgia, why is Todd, my tenant, avoiding me? Energy on this. He's feeling a little out of balance. He's feeling a little bit upside down, a little bit out of balance. Does he owe you money? Or maybe he will be owing you money. But you know what? It's temporary. Whatever it is, it's temporary because things change for the better quickly. So if he's behind, or if he gets behind, it's not going to last long. He'll catch up quick. He may feel bad about that if that's what it is. There's something financial around it. But it should work itself out quickly. I have never had In-N-Out. I'm not a fast food person. That one, she wants it. I'm not a fast food person. But I don't know if Avery's going to be for much longer because she's starting to put together what things are, you know, like we were at my brother's house and he had a prime rib and she wouldn't eat it. She was like, no, I'm not eating that. It looks like it's blood. He's like, it is blood. I mean, it's not blood. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Whatever it was. And she's starting to put together that it's like animals. Anyway. And I didn't say anything. Oh, okay, Georgia. Yeah, it'll work itself out. Shadi, hi. I have a question. I want to relay a message to a love interest. Would he be open to receiving my interest in him? I need his name or his astrological sign. Diana, reading on Dave and I in January and February. Depends where you guys are in your relationship right now. I don't see much changing. So wherever things are right now, that's probably going to continue over the next couple of months. Somebody may be feeling a little impatient or like things aren't moving forward quick enough. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, but things look okay. You got Justice here, which is well balanced and well functioning. It just may be a little slow. Depends where you guys are in your relationship right now. Capricorn, will the Capricorn be interested? Okay, let's see.
Mommy,
I think he could be interested. Yeah, I think that's fine.
can you please bring me to the bathroom?
I am not bringing you to the bathroom. Okay, you could go to the bathroom, Avery. You know where it is. You don't need Cyrus. You could go all by yourself to the bathroom. Ask him to come then.
No, I swear, if I see Cyrus come, if I grab a cheese stick,
He'll get it, yeah. It also would be easier to just go right to the bathroom. You have to walk past it to get to the kitchen. They're expanding eastward now. Tennessee is the state next getting them. I have heard good things about that place. I mean, like every time I see it, every time somebody's raving about it. But it's not my thing. Although I might eat the fries if they have fries. But I might not. I don't know. Pallavi, love. When it comes to love, you have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life is changing for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. You have long-term potential around your next venture, but be clear about what you want and need, and you have happiness coming in. Don't be afraid to explore your options and set boundaries if you need to. Kara, how will my friends react when they see me next week? They should be happy to see you.
Actually, sticks I couldn't find one, so.
You're eating chocolate?
Yeah. So I just got this. What, do you want a piece?
All right, I'll have a little piece.
Okay, which one? I didn't take the piece you want. you want the heart?
Oh my goodness.
It's a heart piece. Okay.
Get lost.
I'm grabbing my cup of beer and going.
All right, I got you a piece. Sit down.
Just a small piece. That did not look small.
It's not real chocolate. Mm-mm.
Mom, does it mean the brown chocolate is real? Mom, is the brown chocolate real?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Because there's only two types of chocolate. The white, or pink, or red, or white, or brown.
Lily, do you see new friendships for me in 26? Yeah, that is possible. Could have Libra or Sagittarius coming in. You may also have new beginnings around social activity. Sagittarius comes up very strong around you. New opportunities and new opportunities around friends, and then new opportunities around social activities too, which could lead to more friends coming in as well. Oh, burgerless burgers. Bernard, will I get a raise for 26? Can I get a good income tax back for 26? A good tax income. You're probably going to get a good refund. Yeah. You do have more money coming in 26. Yeah. 26, I think overall financially is going to be better. I really do. God, please. No, I'm not a fast food person. You know, when I was younger, I was just not a picky eater. I wasn't at all. I would eat anything when I was a kid. You know, within reason. My brother was a pain in the ass. Now, I just, ugh.
Mom, where's the box? Oh, there's the box. Okay.
What box?
I need that box.
What box?
This box.
Oh.
I'll put us at 1%.
Like pizza for me would be fast food. Which is not to say that I never had it. I mean, when I was pregnant, the Burger King had come out with that Impossible Burger. And my brother, or like I was saying, my brother would not, he was a pain in the ass when he was a kid. And as we got older, we totally changed. I became picky, and he was like, he'll literally eat anything. He won't eat hard-boiled eggs. That's it. Although, when he went to China, he ate that 100-year-old fermented egg. I don't know what it's called, but he ate it. So he picked up for me the Impossible Burger. I think that's what it was called. Because he's like, you're never going to believe that it's not a Big Mac or whatever. Now, I don't know how long, I don't know if I ever even had a Big Mac. I mean, I had definitely had a Burger King hamburger in my life as a kid, but not as I got older. But I ate the Impossible Burger. I devoured it. But no, I don't like, it bothers me. Those weird oils that they cook in really bother me. I know I know the dietitians usually say that those oils are fine. Other people, like homeopathic doctors, say they're not okay. I'm concerned. I am concerned. Anyway. I'm a fast food person.
Hey, get out of here.
Animal style fries? What's that? Clara, general for January. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that could lead you to success. New beginnings lead to success, and solution to a problem is in front of you. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with a Pisces or a Capricorn. Areas of your life that you feel stagnant will now start to move forward. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Alan, how would C feel if I randomly text her? I think she would be happy and content. You got the Empress here, which doesn't get better than that, and you're feeling like she may be feeling like life came into balance or balanced. Pretty good. MR, how does T feel about me and our interactions lately? I've been annoyed by her, but I don't know if she could tell. I don't think that she can tell. I think that she's too wrapped up in how she feels. I think that she may feel okay. She feels inferior. She really does. She feels inferior, and she feels like she wants to overcompensate. Like she's trying to figure out a way. It's so silly because it's like trying to figure out how I could feel better about myself instead of just doing something. Like, instead of just doing what she should be doing and learning what she needs to learn, which will then make her not inferior. It's like she wants to skip. Like she just wants to be better, or she wants people to think that she's better. I think that her problem right now is that she feels, especially with you and the other person talking to her, she's feeling inferior, and she may be feeling a little bit like annoyed or resentful. But I think she's more wrapped up in herself than she is like with you or anybody else. She may be feeling, yeah, like awkward, yeah. I don't know if I've ever had Thousand Island dressing. Is it orange? I don't think I've ever had it. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? You have a Scorpio here. You could have choices and options. Cause for celebration around a new journey may also be with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Happiness comes in when you explore your options around love. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Jessica, is Lee really in love with me? I don't see this person as being in love right now. I don't know what's making you doubt him, if that's what he's telling you. But if you don't trust it, I don't trust it either. I would be careful with this situation. Depends where you guys are in your relationship. Mountain, as far as real estate goes, would it be more profitable to do rentals or farm first? I think the rentals. I think with the rentals, you'll be able to do it faster. I think the farming may take longer. Jess, general around my application at Drystone for training. You have decisions here that are pushing things forward and a new journey begins. So there may be a new beginning around this coming in. Maybe you may hear something, I'm going to say maybe between the 1st and the 8th of January. Lucky, General. You have a new journey that begins. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You have the world at your feet. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And don't look back on the past. Not bad. Shani, I would never go through a third party. Never. I don't think it's a good idea. If you have no way to contact this person, then I just wouldn't do it. That's just my personal opinion. There's too much bullshit that goes on when you involve other people. Clean music. Will I find a new job within the next month? I got fired a few days ago. Oh no, sorry to hear that. You could find a job within the next, I'm going to say maybe within the next 5 to 6 weeks. Yeah, you have a new opportunity coming in. Yeah, because there's too much he said, she said bullshit when you go through a third person. And you don't know what the middleman's, you don't know what their intentions are. I would find a way to contact the person yourself. I mean, look, it's nothing to be embarrassed about if somebody's not interested. Like, you don't have to feel embarrassed. I mean, everybody's been there, right? We've all been there. But when you involve the middle person, it's like, if you don't do it yourself, you don't know, is this person being honest with me? What did they say? How did they say it? You know, it's just better that you do it in yourself. And my suggestion would be not to do it through text message, would be to, if you can, do it in person. Anyway. Zoe Lynn, I want to tell Capricorn that I used to like him at uni and still kind of do. He works abroad, but I just want him to know. Will I blow it? Does he like me? Well, what are you looking for? I mean, you're saying that you used to like him, but you want to know if you're going to blow it. He's not around you. So what are you looking for? What are your intentions by telling him? What are you hoping to happen? But he's not around. He's abroad, right? You guys aren't. You're not in the same location. I don't see a whole lot of love or romance around this connection, but if you want to tell this person how you feel, I never think it's a bad idea to tell somebody how you feel. I just don't know what you're expecting from the situation, especially if this person's not local. What are they going to do about it? You know what I mean? You're not going to see each other. You're not in the same area. You're not in the same country. So you know what? I can't tell somebody, like that's a decision that you have to make. You're not dating this person, you're not in a relationship with them, and you're already thinking about moving to where they are. I can't suggest that. It doesn't, I don't see any love here right now, but if you want to pursue it, you can pursue it. You have the free will to do so. But could I suggest that you're not, like, you're not even in a relationship with this person if the person says they could be interested to pick up your whole life and move to another country? I don't know how realistic that is at this point. But you could do whatever you want. You make the decision. I don't see love here, but if you want to contact him and pursue it, go for it. Shani, if you wanted to message him from the person's social media, this is the problem I have. If the person doesn't, if they don't respond to you right now, when are you going to hear from them? Or are you going to hear from them? If you could send a message and you may not hear back from them. You know what I mean? Like, it just leaves you open. I don't know where this person is that you can't meet up with them somewhere. Red, general for January. General for January. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and perseverance pays off. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Feeling like focused on a new job or business opportunity, or coming up with an idea for a new job or business opportunity could lead you to success. Listen to your intuition. Choices and options may come in around social activity. Yeah, that's the issue that I have. That's the same thing with text messaging. If you text message someone, especially if you're angry with them, right? Why I didn't fucking show up? All the person has to do is not answer. Okay, and then they just ignore it. But if you got somebody standing in front of you and you say it to them, they have to at least say something, right? Sosha, Shrifa Libra, and Gali Libra. I want to know about him. I can't understand him. What exactly is it that you can't understand or that you want to know? What do you want to know about him? Brenda, I answered for you a while ago. This situation looks like it's out of balance. So two people that are not on the same page. Now, somebody here may be feeling impatient with Temperance in reverse. And the relationship looks out of balance. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation is suggested. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. He may think of you as somebody who is smart, intelligent, and down to earth. I don't see him wanting anything specific as of right now. If you want something specific from him, I would let him know. He shows as indecisive right now. So you may need to ask him or let him know how you feel, or let him know what you're looking for, rather than waiting on him, because he's just kind of going along with the flow of things. Doll face for the next 48. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. You may have some money coming in, finances could be improving, and you may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and you could have choices and options around social activity. Not bad. Amber, first quarter of 26. Now you got the Magician here. The ability to manifest new opportunities. You may be feeling like things may be a little slow, or you could be going through a personal transition. Try not to be resistant to change, because change may be like growth, change, and transformation may be a little slow, but it could be like a transitional period, the first quarter. You have money coming in, finances are improving, maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe spending time with air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Not bad. Tony, I'm a Cancer. Leo, I'm on the cusp. Fire, water, sun, moon, and my planets. Now, and if I decided to open a grocery store in the valley, in this valley where I am, would I regret the decision? No, I don't think so. No. Tony, you have a question? Yesenia, will Edgar ask me to see him this weekend? I'm not convinced. If you don't have plans as of right now, maybe not this weekend. Things look a little slow. Kevin, hi. I'm all right. I hope you are too. Is Marshall just talking shit, or is he going to try and shoot at my house? Oh my God. That's terrible. I do think he's talking shit, but if you haven't, I would go to the police anyway. I think that, I think somebody needs to know about that. Like, that's not a threat that I would take lightly. Mel, general. Success may be coming in around work, school, or business, and a wish comes true. Life could change for you for the better quickly. You may have a new job or business opportunity that comes in here. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of January. Not bad. Adonis, V's intentions towards me at this point. Caught V changing the PFP today, but changed it back to the same one. Well, that's always, I think that's just to get your attention. You know, wants to kind of You know, it's almost like doing like a butt dial, trying to get your attention. Um, Intentions right now are for communication to come in or for communication to pick up. Maybe spending time together, but you got communication coming in quick. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh my God, Kevin, that's so dangerous. It's dangerous. Lima, will it be better if my Nana moves to another floor in the nursing home? Yeah, there may be a better floor for her. Yeah, that could be. Bye, Sosha. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Sosha, put the question. Is it a good decision to visit my mom? Well, the cards can't make the decision or judge a situation, but it doesn't look like, I mean, the energy around the situation looks slow and steady wins the race, but you have a wish coming true and it should be functioning pretty well. So I don't see any reason why you shouldn't go visit her. Yeah, I would say go for it. Go for it. Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Oh, you're welcome. Mountain Kevin, is there someone in the community that is influencing him? It looks like there may be someone who can. It's a scary situation. Yeah, that's really scary. Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Alrighty, then I will wrap it up and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what time, but I'll be on at some point. I may try. Essence sent me a video that should teach me how to put the prices up on TikTok on the screen. So I may try that. We'll see. Bye, Leo. Meant to say about TikTok. Avery, you awake? Cyrus lifts his head. You can have certain gifts that you can specify, and they can take gifts for readings. Then you can take gifts for readings. We looked it up. Spaghetti and fireworks are $3. So like that's equivalent to if somebody didn't want to do like Cash App. But what gets funny is when people send the other gifts. Like I guess the roses must be one of the lesser value ones. And like if people send a whole bunch of roses, I can't count them. You know what I'm saying? But I saw somebody else had like they had like things listed. But I'm just going to right now try to see if I could get that up on the like the way to put it up on the screen, because I haven't been able to figure that out yet. Oh, it's about a penny for each. Okay. Oh, I can specify the one, so I could put spaghetti and fireworks up there. That would be good. Spaghetti and fireworks, and then people can send that. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah, TikTok takes a big percentage. Like I got a lot of gifts today, not a lot, but a lot of flowers and stuff, and I only got 53 cents today, which is fine because the thing with TikTok is I pick up a lot of people. So even though they're not sending a lot of money, I'm picking up a lot of people. So I feel like that may be helpful. You know, like 71 people followed me today. Like I don't think I've had 71 people follow me on YouTube all last month. Avery either. So it's like, I don't know why YouTube is so slow all of a sudden. Something has happened around YouTube since like the summertime. Avery's channel was growing like crazy. Some of her shorts were getting 12,000, 15,000, 32,000. And for some reason, it's taken a turn for the worse. And I can't figure out why. And my channel too, it's stuck at the same, I don't know why. Anyway. More followers on TikTok, but not on YouTube. And I can't figure it out. And I get so annoyed because I'll watch a YouTube video where they say, oh, like one person said, oh, you have to go in and set your settings to dub in other languages. So I said it. And then another video said, oh, take it off dub. I mean, it's like you get all this crazy information. You know, it's like everything else. It's like drink water. Don't drink it out of plastic bottles. Don't drink it from the tap. Don't buy it in the grocery store. Get it from a spring. Put it in a plastic bottle. You know, it's like you never know what you're doing is right. But anyhow. Yeah, it's crazy. And I've heard other YouTubers saying the same thing about YouTube is just not growing the way it was. Yeah, I don't know if YouTube's going to change and kind of go back to the way it was. I don't know. Anyhow. All right, I'm going to wrap this up, and I might play around with TikTok for a minute. We'll see. Otherwise, regardless, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice evening. Oh, wait a second. Hang on. Social media are getting saturated, and when TikTok went offline, things changed there too. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. But there are channels that do really well. So I don't understand. Like I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. Like I'll see somebody, they may have like 5,000 subscribers, and then I see them in a couple of weeks and they have like 25,000. Like how did that happen? How did that happen? Because my channel's been up since 2017 and I'm not even at 7,000. So I don't understand. I just don't get it. I mean, and then there's a lot of things that people will talk about that I feel don't pertain to me when most of my videos are live. Like thumbnail. First of all, why everybody with their mouth open in the thumbnail? Like because your mouth is open doesn't make me want to watch it. I think that's so stupid. And I'm like the thumbnails for Avery, I think is different. But for me, it's a live stream. What do you need me to see? You need me to like, I don't understand. That's going to make you watch it? I mean, I don't understand. Why am I going to do that? Oh, some people have more than one account. Yeah, on TikTok too. Yeah, yeah, because there it's really hard for me over there. Zara was on yesterday and she was doing really well with like pinning the comment that I was reading so that comment would stay there for a minute. That was excellent. But it's really hard because their username is usually different. Like it'll say something and then underneath it they'll say their name, whatever their name is. And then like some of the names are funny and I'm like, I know that I've read this question before, but whatever. Pure Heart Bunny for the next 30 days. Next 30 days looks okay. Perseverance pays off and you may feel relief around finances improving. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could ease anxiety and life comes into balance. You should be okay for the next 30 days. Yeah, and the questions, like it's so hard because I know, like I was going through TikTok and I saw somebody answering questions. They were just yes and no questions. And I feel, this is just my opinion, if you get a question like, are we going to reconcile? What the fuck? I hate that word. What does reconcile mean? To me, I was in accounting. Reconciling was that my bank statement matched what was in my account. You know, what came in, went out, and it balanced. That to me is reconciling. Reconcile. What are you looking for in the relationship? You know, it's like a lot of people are friends with benefits and they're talking reconcile, but they're not getting a commitment. They're going to go back to fooling around and that's all it is, which is fine. I'm not here to pass judgment. You do what you want. But how can I give you an answer when I don't know what we're looking for? But I see people and they're just going, yes, no, yes. And I'm like, I don't know whether or not I feel like that's accurate. Once again, it's only my opinion. But if you as a reader are not going into the energy of the situation and you don't know what you're talking about, whether it's reconcile as we were once in a committed relationship, now we're no longer together and we want to go back to the committed relationship, versus we hang out and have sex on occasion and I'm looking if he's gonna, I want to know if he wants that again. Like there's a big difference in my opinion how it reads. So I don't know. I mean, and then like the things going by so fast and I'm like, what are you looking for when you say reconcile? Because I don't even know by reconcile, they not always are they in a relationship. They could be a business partner. It could be your next door neighbor. It could be a boss and an employee. So yeah. Divine Feminine. What's my baby daddy's Albert Sagittarius next actions towards me? There could be communication that comes in, possibly through text message, but it seems slow. Debbie, blessings for what or who is coming in 26? You have a Gemini coming in and fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have money coming in. Finances could be improving. You may have a new job or business opportunity that comes in. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. It is exhausting, Leo. Yeah. Yes, but and then like I'll say to somebody, what are you looking for in this relationship? And they'll say, romantically. What does fucking romantically mean? You want to be in a committed relationship with this person? Because romance is usually the beginning of a relationship with like flowers and wooing and you look so beautiful and you have pretty eyes and that's usually romantic. But we don't reconcile romantically. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to get back to a committed relationship? And then if you're friends with benefits, there's usually not a whole lot of romance there. It's usually more of a sexual thing. So it's like, it's fucking exhausting. But I see other readers, they just answer it. So I guess maybe people just don't care and they're just telling them whatever comes up. Am I going to reconcile with M? Yes. Am I gonna get the job? No. I mean, to me, I feel like, how are you really getting a clear answer if you don't know what you're talking about? But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. How can I? Yeah, I could probably do that when I put the thing on the screen. Maybe I could put it there. How long you've been together too. And like I always think back to that young girl that was coming in. This was years ago. I think it was when Avery was first born. She kept talking about this person in a way that led me to believe that she was in a relationship with this person. I don't know what she was saying. Maybe she was saying, I don't know what she was saying, but she was leading me to believe that she was in a relationship with this person. Turns out that some reader told her that this celebrity, I don't know who it was her twin flame. And that's who we had been talking about all this time. So here I am giving this person readings on something that is not only fantasy, but there's no actual interactions happening with this person except for what was happening in her head, which I can't blame her. God, she probably was very young and she was told by some fucking reader that this was her twin flame and that's what she was holding on to. And this is not even somebody who is actually in her life. It's like, I always joke I was in love with Tommy Lee. Like that would be like me asking somebody over the internet when I was 15 or however old I was at the time. And they don't see me, they don't know how old I am. And I'm talking about Tommy Lee. And it's like, that's not like, I mean, listen, I was young once too and thought crazy things could happen. And you live and you learn. But I felt really bad for her. And I think that she was embarrassed when we figured it out. But nothing to be embarrassed about. Listen, we've all been there with a crazy idea in our head. Maybe not that, but we've all had crazy ideas. So that's why I'm like super careful with people because I don't want to lead. I don't want somebody sitting around waiting for, I always say Tom Cruise or I always say Brad Pitt to show up. He ain't showing up. We don't need to ask the cards. Brad Pitt's not showing up at the door. We know that. Anyway, I know the twin flames. What a great way to get a fantasy world going based on reality. And I know. That's why when people are like, are we reconciling? I want to know, what do you mean by reconcile? Sometimes there's communication, there's sex, but there's no commitment. So if you're looking for commitment, that's what we're going to look for. You're looking for just communication, you're just friends, then we're going to look for communication. Too many fluff readers out there makes it hard. Yes, I agree. I know. And people don't want to hear that about the twin flame thing. Tom Hardy. I don't even know who he is. No, but he's not coming. But imagine, like, I just think back to the person that I was at 17. I mean, really, I think about the person that I was, and and I don't want to see people getting ripped off because they're living a fantasy, and it's very easy to get lost in that. And I don't know if it's because I have so much air in me, but I always think, like, I've always like overthought stuff. And I noticed that, like, I had a friend when we were in high school, and she used to, it was like it would change, but she would get fixated. For her, it was like sports people. For me and some of my other friends, it was musicians. But she's like, she would get obsessed with a sports person, and she would know everything about him, from his birthday to his family tree. I mean, everything about him. And she never dated anybody in real life. And while I thought, like, I didn't I didn't think that it was weird because I had my own fascinations with whoever I was fascinated with. It almost seemed to me, I don't know if I can explain it. Like, there were levels, right? It's like maybe I was here with my level of, like, you know, thinking I was going to be a rock star. But then she was over here with, like, this obsession with these people that was taken to the next level. I was still like hanging out and dating or fooling around a little bit, or I had somewhat of a social life. She really just had this fixation with this. I remember I think it was a soccer player. Anyway. And then there were my friends that were actually leading real lives, that weren't obsessed with anyone. They were leading real lives. They had real boyfriends. They were going to the prom. They were doing their thing. And I'm like, I knew that there was something that made me and my other friend different, but I couldn't figure out what it was. Like, I knew, I'm like, other people aren't hooked on celebrities or musicians or fascinated. Other people are having real lives. Anyway, I went off on a tangent. Oh my God, I haven't really seen any movies. What we started tonight, we didn't finish. We started Dukes of Hazzard. Like, I'm like, when did this movie come out? I had to look it up. 20 years ago. I'm watching it now. But for so much of my life, I worked the crazy 2 or 3 jobs, and I didn't really have a lot of time for the movies. And same thing with sitcoms. Like, there was some sitcom that, where did I see it? Maybe I saw it on Pluto TV with Ted Danson, where he played a doctor. I'm like, I never heard of this. And it was after Cheers, and I know Cheers, so it's not like it was before my time. I'm like, how come I've never heard of this show? And I'm like, oh, I was probably because I was working. Anyway, Georgia, general for this week. General for this week, we've got choices and options around social activity. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may feel better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Not a bad week. The movie Pele, I haven't seen it. The soccer player, nope. I have to check that one out. Mountain, when I broke up with one of my exes, all we did was ranch, and he was super controlling about movies, so I binged so many movies. It took me 2 years to catch up. Oh my goodness. Kevin, does Leo feel bad for what she did to me? She's feeling indecisive right now. Eventually she will feel bad. She may not be there yet. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. I will see you guys tomorrow at some point, either on here in the morning or on TikTok in the morning or whatever. I'm going to probably not go out tomorrow. You know, I have a thing about I don't really go out on New Year's. I don't know. I feel like it's dangerous. The whole thing's dangerous. Everything's dangerous. Oh my God. I don't know if anybody else would think it was funny, but because I'm like this and because I've grown up with Italian women that are like this, me and Avery cracking up watching it. Her name is, she's on Instagram. She may be, but she's on Instagram. Kristen the hairdresser. Oh, the hairdresser, Kristen. And she does these skits where she's like the Italian mother-in-law, and then she's got the daughter-in-law. I mean, it's hilarious. But this one where it's going to snow. If you thought the bread and milk was funny, that doesn't hold a candle to this. The way that the editing, with it like blinking and flashing. I keep talking. But you got to see it. And then she's got that accent. It's going to snow. It's snowing. And the way it's cut, it's hilarious. Anyway, if you decide to look at it, it's this one here on her thing. I don't know how many times we've watched it. Me and Avery. Avery's reciting the lines. All right, this time I'm really going. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh shit, did one come through? Hang on. I see something over there. Yeah, I got a super chat here. I almost humped it up. Kevin, does Tamara the Leo feel bad for what she did to me? Oh, I did it. She's feeling undecided right now, but she's going to be feeling bad. She hasn't gotten there yet. Undecided. I think it's starting because there's indecision. Where previously she may have felt like she was doing what she needed for herself. Now she's undecided. So yeah, she's going to be feeling it. All right, Kevin, stay safe, will you please? Stay safe. Be careful. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.